Hey guys, this is Angie. What I'm doing today is just having a really, really rough day. Last night, I decided late at night that I was going to have some yogurt. It tasted good, but maybe it was spoiled. I don't know. The date seems okay, but maybe it just didn't agree with me. So I was up all night after eating that yogurt. So I said, okay. All cleaned out, feeling great, feeling lighter. So that was still a blessing because maybe I need to start my diet now. So, now I'm standing here burning my toast. Yeah, just burnt my toast. See, burnt my toast. Well, oh well. Just been a rough day. I can accept the burnt toast. Cheese toast. So, this is how my day went. I woke up, wanted to have a wonderful day. And then I found out my son had overslept, and he usually never miss work, but he had missed work today. So, I started to get him up at 5, but something just told me maybe he's off today, and I don't want to wake him up so he can get some sleep. So when I went down about 9 and found out he didn't go to work, he had overslept. So after that, I felt bad and everything, but I came up to mop the floor. So while I had on my slippery shoes, they're in the garbage now. I'll let you see them. They're in the garbage. So that's their new home, garbage dump. And I never wear them when the floor is wet or, because they're so comfortable. You know how you mold your feet to a shoe? My foot was molded to that shoe. So, and know that I'd never wear them when I mop. I always have on my gym shoes or my non-slip shoes. But this time I decided I'm going to mop ahead of me and go back over that spot. I won't step in the same spot. That way I won't fall. I don't know. I had so much in my mind because I was going to go to school right after I get through mopping the floor. So, I fell. I hurt my big toe. I hurt my knee. And I bent my pinky. I don't think it's broken. It's just sprung. And I fell on my chest on the right side. Thank God that thing did not explode. Not funny now. It's funny now, but it wasn't funny when I fell. And my son was playing his video games, and he had his headset on, so he couldn't hear me. I'm screaming to the top of my lungs, and I'm like, now I know what it feels like when you fall and you can't get up. It is not funny. It is not funny at all. And I couldn't get up. So I finally got his attention. He finally came and got me off the floor. Thank God, nothing was dangling, broken. It's just probably it started swelling up right away. It probably just sprung or I pulled a muscle. My toe still isn't bending properly, so maybe it's a crack or something in it. Doesn't matter because it's going to stay that way. I have no health insurance. Oh, well. Just been a long day. And then I got in the truck, in my van. I got halfway to the stop sign. And when I got to the stop sign, before I got to the stop sign, I hit the brakes because I know my brakes are a little bad. And I can't afford to get everything fixed now because I know it's going to cost like in the thousands to get brakes. Because I already spent $500 when I got my, other money. When I was working, I spent almost $500 off and on getting things done. I got new brakes in the back and the front, and I got a new brake line, one, which I should have got all new brake lines, which that's what I should have did. Trying to save money and end up spending more money, and now I have no brakes. I hit the brakes, and it did not stop. It sped up. Now I see in movies where it looks like, why is the car speeding up? You're hitting the brakes, but there's no brakes, but why is it speeding up? Now I know why movies are like that. But thank God I had defensive driving classes at every job that I've had with driving. I've had over about 4 jobs driving, and I've had at least 4 defensive driving classes. So, thank God for that. And I'll do a video on some of those jobs for you. So maybe you want to be a paratransit driver or EMS driver or, we're going to do that. And I'll do those videos too soon. But I hit the brakes. It went right past the stop sign. I saw a car coming to the right because when you taught defensive driving, you are taught to look both ways, down the street, wherever, see wheels moving. You keep your eyes moving. And thank God that I was taught that. And my eyes were moving while I was moving. And I saw one car coming to the right. And see, this is a T street that I'm coming out on. So you either go into the woods or you drive into somebody. There's no place to go, So The car was coming to the right on the T Street, and so I'm coming out on my right. And I said, God, please don't let anybody be coming from the left side, because someone's coming from the left side, we would have hit, and there was no way for me to stop. So if anyone was coming on the left side, we would have hit. But I always try to say my prayer, even if it's moments getting into the car, moments after I get into the car. I always say, God, please drive this vehicle for me, keep me from fire, harm, and danger, and any evil inside and out. And that's included everybody around my car, myself, everything. So when I came out and it wouldn't stop, and I realized that it wasn't going to stop, I turned the steering wheel really, really fast. I missed hitting that car, and it was speeding up for some reason. I don't know, maybe because of the incline or the decline or whatever, and it kept speeding up. And so I knew the next block was coming up. So I was praying no car was going to meet me to turn with me, because I wasn't going to be able to stop. So I was like, God, come on, God. I was just praying and screaming, and I turned real fast, and I made it down the street, and it kept speeding up, and there's another stop sign that's down the street. And I was like, oh, Lord, I'm not going to be able to do this. I was hoping I can get it back home, because I lived around the corner. So what I did, I was like, yes, I know I'm supposed to hit the emergency brakes, but if you ever had an Astro Chevy van, the emergency brake is not located in a conventional place. It's located at the left side of your knee. So if you're using both of your hands to try to keep I'm trying to keep it in the road because I'm going so fast and don't know why it's going so fast. And it's really hard to reach down there and hit that brake, So I was going to reach down and hit the brake, but I just do it in park, because this happened like in less than 3 minutes, less than 2 minutes. No, probably a minute, because I shoot. Okay, maybe a minute. It was like less than a minute. I had to think, really, really fast. So the best thing I could do is tear up my gears and hit it in park before I hit somebody. And I know I should have reached down below and pushed the emergency brake, but we got it home. So we put it in drive, and of course it sped up. I don't know if the transmission pulling or what, but it sped up. My son was running in the front to make sure no cars were coming. And so I had my foot on the emergency brake so I could push it down. We got it home. We pushed it in front of the house, so I have no vehicle to drive. I'm going to catch a cab. My other son is out of town. I'm going to catch a cab in the morning to go to school. And I just called my teacher and told her what happened. And I was going to catch a cab to go late because I love my painting class. So what I'm going to do is spend all day at school tomorrow from 9 until my other class ends at 10. So I'm going to stay at school all day so I can go to both classes, and my math class and my illustration class. But then I'll be going to tutoring for my math, because I need tutoring so bad. I'm bad at math. Help me. So I'll be going to tutoring, and then I'll be finishing up my painting throughout the day, because usually the paint place is open. Oh, am I talking with something on my lip? Why you guys didn't tell me it was something on my lip? Breadcrumb or something. Why you didn't tell me? Okay, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. And although all these things happened to me, I'm still so blessed, because my son did not get up and get in that car this morning, because people are going to work early and it's really a whole lot of traffic. And if he had drove out there the way I just did later in the evening, it wouldn't have been nice. So God worked that out. So boss, please forgive him for not coming to work. God did not want him to get in that van and drive that van to work, because it had 0 brakes. And my son might not be here. So sometimes you can think, when you're a praying person like I am, and sometimes you can think that the worst thing is getting ready to happen. This is bad, that I hurt my toe. I just got a call for a job interview where I need my toe to take care of people, but it might not be the job for me. So I don't look at anything that happened to me between last night getting sick off of some yogurt, which I will not show you the yogurt that I was eating, just in case it is a good yogurt and I just had a bad batch. Not going to get upset because I fell, because I shouldn't have had those shoes on, things that I could have did to prevent that fall. And then my brakes going out. I shouldn't have been driving that van like that with bad brakes. And I was even told by a friend of mine, my really good best friend, yeah, just stop driving that van with them bad brakes. And I didn't listen. So, hard head makes a soft skull through the windshield. But thank God it didn't happen. And thank you guys for watching. I want you to keep on praying. I want you to keep on believing that things are better. Not going to get better. I hate that saying, things gonna get better. No, you have to make things better. And I'm making things better by going tomorrow and doing all the things that I need to do at school. So you guys have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful life. Subscribe, like, and hit that bell. Ring, ring, ring. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.